Welcome, Capricorn. Welcome back. If you're returning, this is Crow Indigo Tarot. This is your weekly read for Capricorn placement Sun, Moon, Rising. It is a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you, but hopefully there'll be something of value for each of you to take into the week ahead. I've decided to do something a little bit different with my readings. I'm going to do the top 5 signs on the weekend. And by top, I mean the ones who had the most views the previous week. So those will be the folks that I publish on the weekend. And then we'll have, in the morning, each day of the week, we'll publish one of the others. Maybe I'll do 6 and 6, or 7 on the weekend and 5 during the week. I'm not sure yet. I'm still working that out, but I think that, it's very, it feels better to read for people that watch, and so I want to make sure that the signs that are having the highest views are definitely getting their readings on the weekend. And it takes some time to do this. That isn't a guilt trip or anything. It's just I do have a full-time job during the week, and I like to make sure that I don't spend the entire weekend doing the recordings. I enjoy it very much, doing the readings, but it always feels better to record when you know it'll be actually watched by folks. So Capricorn, this is your reading. I just finished your reading. I did a full one. It was pretty good stuff, but I hit the camera, like take a photo button instead of the record button. So here we are. We're going to do this again. The last one was really quite nice, and if it's lining up with this one, then I'll mention that. But for now, let's take a look. We're using the Prisma Visions Tarot. It's a beautiful new deck that I picked up recently. James R. Eads is the creator. And we will pull an oracle card for you at the end from the Love and Magic Oracle deck by Adrian Vita. You can see there. Let's see what we have for you this week, Capricorn. It's exciting. I can already see that it's going to be an exciting week for you because we have the Reverie card showing up. This is unique to this deck, and it's a beautiful energy around this card. It's this peaceful moment in time. It's like a daydream. It's not real, but it's something that you can imagine, and as you know, when we can imagine things, we can in fact make them into reality most of the time if we believe in our visions. And you have this wonderful energy coming in here. Look at the art on these cards. It's just sort of almost a Van Gogh-esque. I don't know, I'm not an art major, but there's probably a term there for that. But it's a beautiful energy. So you have the King of Chalices, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Reverie card. So what has you daydreaming? What has you daydreaming this week, Capricorn? Planting seeds. There's a deep love here. A deep, deep love of something, someone, a mission. It feels almost like something you believe in very deeply. Something that you're willing to work at over time. And you're planting seeds now, or you're continuing to plant those seeds. You can see there. You're putting in time and effort on something, and it is a beautiful daydream. It brings you such peace to think on it. So what's underneath? What's in your mind about this situation? You're investing in a situation here. I can see Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Knight of Swords. You have a sense of maybe a fear, a worry, that you're going to be doing this. You're going to be creating something amazing with the idea of sharing it with someone. But you're worried that you'll end up alone with it. It would still be nice to have it, but there's a concern here about loss, about heartbreak. that you might build this wonderful reality for yourself and for someone else, and then that the truth may arrive. And it feels like you're worried about that truth showing up, that might burst the bubble in a way, that this is such a beautiful, beautiful fantasy, that if the truth does become impossible to ignore, that it might make it feel hollow. Whatever you're created might feel like it wasn't worth the effort. I don't think that's the case, though. What I'm sensing here is that even though this is a worry, this isn't like, I'm not telling you this is going to happen, but this is a concern you have. I feel like the lessons you're learning, you're going to have this positive outcome whether or not you get to share what you're building with the person you have in mind or not. It would be lovely if you do, in fact, get to share it, but it won't be disastrous if you don't. Interesting. I can't really go deeper with that right now, but let's take one of these Love and Magic cards. That's the thing about these general readings. It's really, you get these very interesting stories developing, and I could sit here all day and pull cards and really dive deep on it, but I won't ever get the other readings, general readings done if I do that. Let's see what we have here. The changes you are experiencing are really good. Happy outcomes are on the way. Revel in this thought. Revel, reverie, they're sounding, they're not the same, but they're sounding similar in my mind. It feels like there's cause for celebration, because whatever you're trying to build, whatever you're trying to move toward, there is in fact a positive outcome on the horizon, and you have reason to celebrate. So I'll leave it there for now, Capricorn. Thank you so much for tuning in, for supporting the channel. I always welcome your feedback. If there's some particular types of readings that you'd be interested in, leave a comment. I always read the comments. So thank you again, and I hope you have a fantastic week. We'll see you next time.